the Michael Myers. Welcome back to a brand new live stream. So yeah, man, you guys already know we're gonna be doing another live stream, another live discussion. I know I was kind of late. I was gonna do this at I had it set for 5 p.m. Um, but I actually have to go somewhere, so uh, I scheduled it for 6:30. But yeah, man. I mean, I just wanted to go live, talk about some of the new information. Even we got some new photos. Of course, the upcoming Scream 6, and that's what we're gonna be talking about here today. I'm gonna be giving you guys my opinion on this stuff, and we haven't really. I'm guessing the trailer is about to drop anytime soon now. So they have been releasing all kinds of little details and stuff like that, and yeah. So first of all, just before I show you guys the the new photos that we got, I want to give you guys a little bit of the information, a little bit about what we know as of now, of Scream 6. And I have a few articles here. Myers, the vlogger, what's up, man? Glad you made it to the live chat. Yeah, so just gonna be giving you guys this information. You guys could also comment down your your predictions, and what you guys would like to see, your guys' thoughts on this stuff. It's pretty interesting. So we got two main photos of the of this new film, and I guess whoever leaked these pictures, I guess they got them straight from the trailer, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure, but yeah, might as well. I'm gonna just show you guys the pictures right now. So here's the first one, which is of course the picture of all the characters. Of course, we got Kirby, which is pretty dope seeing her, man. How first look at Kirby in this movie. We got, of course, Melissa Barrera. I think that was her name. We got Jenna Ortega, and then we got I forget their names. The two of the other characters, from Scream 5, I believe. The girl who was related to Randy, from the first movie. Um, and then of course her boyfriend or her brother, whatever it was. Of course, they survived Scream 5. And here's the picture. I have it right here on the Twitter. Whoever posted this, I guess this is from the trailer itself. So yeah, you guys could see pretty dope shot, man. Like I said, this is pretty cool scene. For me, it's I'm looking forward to Kirby's return to this franchise. That's honestly one of the main things I'm looking forward to in this movie, because I'm gonna be honest. When I first seen Scream 5, I wasn't the biggest fan of the main characters and stuff like that. Like, the acting was decent, but something about the characters I didn't really like stick with them as much. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool that we're gonna get a little bit more, of course, of Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera, because their characters, they weren't too bad. So yeah, it'll be pretty cool that of course, since it's the sequel, we're gonna get more of them. Jenna Ortega's character in Scream 5, she was pretty much in the opening sequence, and the and throughout the whole movie she was in the hospital. So it's pretty cool that we're gonna get more screen time of them. Another cool thing, this shot in particular, I'm guessing, according to this article. So I pulled up an article, this things we know as of now of Scream 6. So that picture I just showed you includes, of course, Jenna Ortega, Jasmine Savoy Brown, Mason Gooding, which were in the, like I said, previous film. Um, Melissa Barrera and Hayden. I apologize, I can't pronounce that, but Kirby. Um, as well as newcomers. We got, of course, gonna get new characters in here. We got Dermot Mo Roney and Jack Champion. So I guess, of course, going to be new characters for this film. Notable scooper viewer Annin added that the characters are in a movie theater that has been converted into a Ghostface museum, and that they are looking at the Ghostface costumes worn by the previous film killers. That's pretty interesting. So that shot I just showed you of, the characters, I guess they're in this movie theater, in this in this museum that was converted into you know Ghostface. Of course, in these Scream movies, Ghostface is like, I guess, like an icon or whatever. People look up to him in Woodsboro. So it kind of reminds me of like Scream 2, kind of, because of course in Scream 2, in the movie theater, in the beginning scene with Jada Pinkett Smith, you got all types of fans, Ghostface costume. So it kind of does remind me of that. But what makes this interesting is that I guess they are looking at, the costumes worn by the previous killers, in the previous films, which is it's not too bad, it seems kind of like, at first, when I saw this, I was like, really, like, but I mean, it's a good way, it's a good way to pay tribute to the previous films, of course. So I mean, yeah, that's not too bad. I don't really mind that too much. I mean, it should be interesting. um so yeah, look, and even, I guess, they whoever leaked these pictures here, there's more right here, I guess. You see, there's like one of the costumes, I'm assuming. There's like the theater stab dedication. So yeah, man, it should be pretty interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to what they're gonna do with this scene in particular. It actually has me curious now. Of course, Woodsboro is known for these string of stab killings or whatever. So at one point, I guess they just made this museum or whatever, dedicating to the killer, which is kind of strange. But I mean, that's what the stab movie should be about, and that's what Scream 5 was about too. Like, Scream 5, when I first saw it, I actually did like it, but once I seen it a few times, I didn't really change my mind. Um like, I thought it was decent, man. I thought it was is a fresh new start to the Scream franchise, and I think, the directors or filmmakers of this, they did a pretty decent job. So I do have some kind of hope for this, but at the same time, not really, because usually the first film in the trilogy or whatever they're gonna do is usually the better one. So it does, some of this stuff does seem kind of off, but I mean, we just gotta wait to see the movie, see if it's good or not. So here, so this is a little bit about the movie. It's rumored to be, this is what the official title of Scream 6. Obviously, it's not gonna be called Scream 6, but the rumored title is either Scream with two what is it? I forgot what they're called, but look, here, I'll just show you guys. Exclamation marks or whatever that. So this is the title, the official title, rumored, supposedly, or Scream 6, my PC's running low. Or Scream 6, of course, with the numeral version, which is kind of interesting. Like I said, it does seem kind of weird, because I don't really see them, even if they were to do it with that, with those numbers. I don't think, like, it wouldn't make sense, because they didn't call the Scream 5 Scream 5. It was just Scream. So for the sequel to be titled Scream 6, it seems kind of strange. So I kind of doubt that one. The one with the exclamation marks, I could kind of see, but it's pretty much indicating Scream 2. But not too bad. I was hoping it was gonna be like Scream something, with a dope title. But yeah, so those are the rumored titles, supposedly. And this upcoming Scream movie, of course, will be set a few years after the events of the previous installment, with the film's four survivors leaving Woodsboro behind to start a fresh new chapter in New York. So, of course, the sisters, Jenna Ortega and Melissa, uh, after this bullshit that went on, of course, they move out trying to, which sounds, it sounds normal. It doesn't sound like in real life, in a real life occasion, that's something someone would do, especially if they've been through the events they went through. So that does make sense. Unfortunately for them, a stronger Ghostface is waiting for them in the Big Apple. The upcoming sequel will also feature the highly anticipated return of Kirby Reed. Oh god damn, my computer died, guys. Shit. Yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, I even started the live stream late, because I got home kind of late, and my freaking laptop was dead, and I just charged it right now, and it barely charged, and it just died on me. Damn, that sucks. But yeah, I can't even show you guys the other picture, the main picture, which is the thumbnail. Uh, Fuck it, man. Fuck it. I guess I gotta come from memory now. So this Scream 6, of course, will take place 4 years after, Scream 5. And I guess there's gonna be more of a stronger Ghostface in this one, more of a dangerous Ghostface from what we heard. I believe it was Jenna Ortega. She kind of spoke out a little bit about the film. She said it's gonna be more. It's gonna do. She pretty much said it's gonna do what a sequel does. And of course the sequels, for example, Halloween Kills. The sequel is always, the more action, more fun. So Jenna Ortega, she, pretty much said the sequel is gonna be more action to it, even more gore, more killings, which I'm looking forward to that, because I think for Scream 5, that's they kind of lacked it right there, with creative kills and stuff like that. So yeah, I really hope they really bring the ante up for that. The gore, the killings, just the suspense, and especially, like I said, these films, Scream 5, they really felt uh like great sequels, like a great a great tribute, to slasher films. And that's what I really liked about Scream 5, man. The connection, to the first film, and not just the first film, but like I said, it just Scream 5 is just like a tribute to just the slasher genre itself. So that's what I really like about this new Scream franchise, or Scream 5. It's not, we only seen one. But yeah, man, I really hope they do a good job with that. That's another thing I'm looking forward to. Like I said, um here, I'm trying to remember off the top what I was reading. God damn, I really wanted to show you guys. There was, like, I think, a fan art poster of the supposed new mask, which we will be getting into. Pretty cool, man. I mean, you guys could even go watch my previous live streams, where I've discussed, I think even for Scream 5, before Scream 5 came out, usually we do live discussions. Something I've always wanted. Well, we'll get into it. When we get to that. But so yeah, so for Scream 6, a lot of things has, been teased at us. Of course, the return of other characters. Um and of course we got Kirby Reed coming back, which is, like I said, that's the one of the main things I'm looking forward to for Scream 6 is her performance, man. And I really hope they don't kill her off, because I just love the character, man. In Scream 4, I just love the character. Now, of course, one of the main things that, I mean, we've been knowing this since beginning of the year, I believe so, and that's going to be a major, drastic change for the Scream series, which kind of, I don't think it doesn't really worry me, um, but like based on some of the new information we got, it kind of like, I'm a little skeptic. Like, I'm not really like hopes up, like I'm ready to be disappointed in anything. That's what I always say. I'm ready to be disappointed in anything. But of course, the major drastic change to the Scream series is that we're not gonna be having Nev Campbell return as Sydney. And like I said, this is the first Scream movie without her. Some people think it can be done without her. I personally think they could still do it, especially the route supposedly they're going. I guess she she's not returning in this, but she will be returning in Scream 7. From what I heard, excuse me, from what I heard, from what it's rumored, that it was done like intentionally, take a back seat on this film, and whatever goes down in this movie, she's gonna come back, in the seventh film. Um, which I really hope that's the case, man, because for Nev Campbell to just leave like that, yeah, I don't really see it. But of course, we've also heard that her absence in Scream 6 will be explained in the movie, which is pretty good because it's better than them just not saying nothing about it, uh, and just like whatever. So of course they gotta touch on that, and I just hope she has a big major comeback, man, for the seventh film. I think that'll be pretty dope. Um, but yeah, I mean, and I do understand Sydney is a big missing key for this movie, which at the same time, like I said, I feel they could still do it without her, but I feel it's just not gonna be the same without her. Um, and I mean, I don't think the other characters are as strong as Sydney, in my opinion. I mean, we got Gail Weathers in here. Um, for her to carry it on, I mean, I could see it happening, but of course, there's always gonna be something they're missing, of course, without Sydney Prescott. Um, so yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Of course, when the main thing that I wanted to base this live chat on, or this live stream, I should say, of course, is the main thing I would say that grabbed my attention, and I'm pretty sure all of us attention, from the new photos and the new information we got, is the photo of Ghostface, and a lot of people are saying it's gonna be the zombie Ghostface. And if you guys take a closer look, my freaking computer died, man. I wish I could show you guys the picture. I even had it ready. Yeah, man, it's a pretty dope shot. It does like at first it was kind of strange because you got Ghostface with a shotgun, and that's not that's not part of like the regular Scream routine. So it kind of did throw people off a little bit. Some people are even saying, "Oh, Ghostface is gonna have a shotgun in this movie," which obviously I don't think is gonna be the case. That's not gonna be his weapon. That's just probably one scene. That shot from that one scene, he uses the shotgun. That's it. I don't think it's his main weapon throughout the movie. Is what people are trying to like make it sound. And if that's the case, that's just dumb in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, it's a dope shot, man. We got Ghostface holding the shotgun. Like I said, something we haven't seen before. And yeah, that's something that I'm always looking forward to, man, is originality, new stuff they haven't done in the franchise. Like, my biggest mistake, like I said, I think Scream 5 was decent. I think it was a pretty good sequel, man. It's better than most of these, direct sequels that come out. Um, but one of the main issues I had with it was the lack of originality, man. It was a good film, like I said, but creativity, not really, because I felt like it was just the original Scream all over again. Like it ended up like the original Scream. So that's what kind of disappointed me. So I hope they do more with this, more creativity, and try something new we haven't seen in the franchise. And I mean, this is a pretty good first look at the movie, if you ask me, man. And the mask. Now, the mask, a lot of people are saying it's the zombie mask. And like I said, my computer died. I was gonna show you guys a dope uh fan art, I believe, of Scream 6. Fans make their own posters, and it had like the zombie mask and the classic mask, like side to side. Like, it was really dope. Wish I could show you guys. And I don't even have my charger here. But yeah, and I took a closer look at the picture. Skull Crusher, what's up, man? How you doing? Cool J, thank you, man. Appreciate it. This is a custom uh Jason Roy Burns mask that I did. I just actually uploaded my my last video, my Jason mask collection, so you guys could go check that out if you haven't. Show you guys various others, other Jason masks. Yeah, Scream 5 felt too familiar to me too. Yeah, and that was my main issue with the movie. Like I said, I think it's a decent movie, not a great movie, but yeah, I mean that's what threw me off. You know, just it was too similar. You know, and that's what I always look forward to, man, with these new entries, these new, you know, reboots, direct sequels, whatever they do. That's one of the main things I look forward to, man, is originality and creativity. So for this one, I really hope they bring their game up, step their game up with the kills, originality, and, you know, just new stuff we haven't seen. And like I said, all of us were like kind of thrown off with this picture of Ghostface with a shotgun, because that's not, Ghostface does not use guns. So that it is a little interesting. But the mask, I try to, you know, brighten it up, get a closer look at the mask. It doesn't really look as weathered. Like here, I got the zombie mask right here. I love the zombie mask, man. If you guys, like I was saying earlier, if you guys go check out, even before Scream 5 came out, you know, when we would do live discussions, talk about my predictions and my thoughts, I've always said, man, I would love to see the zombie mask in a movie. And I guess it's gonna happen now. Now, it's not confirmed. Everyone's assuming because of the picture, but like I said, I kind of put the brightness up, try to take a closer look. It's not really necessarily like the zombie mask. Like this one, of course, this is a rehaul. I weathered it. I did a little bit more detail on it. Um, but even, you know, the regular zombie mask, it's not as weathered as the one in the photo. So it might not be necessary, you know, it might not be exact the zombie mask, but it might be more of a weathered Ghostface mask, which does make sense. I mean, it could possibly be the exact zombie mask. You know, it's just the shot, we can't really tell as much. It would be dope if it was. And even if it wasn't, you know, even if it was a Ghostface mask that's weathered up, I'll be fine with that, man. Because like I said, I've always wanted to see that, you know, like the zombie kind of reference. And now that I really think about it, it does make sense, because um that's a good way to modernize the mask or the character, whatever you want to say. Because if you really think about it, I mean, if you take a look at the Halloween remake, Rob Zombie, they went with a destroyed mask, you know, a weathered mask, not the clean white mask. And that was different, and it was cool. You know, it's a cool mask, the remake mask. We take a look at the Blumhouse Halloween. It's a weathered mask. So, of course, like that's to like modernize the mask and just the character itself. So, I like the fact, man. I like the fact that they're switching the mask. I mean, I still hope we get you know, a few scenes of Ghostface with the classic mask, and I'm pretty sure they will. But I'm glad, man, that they are bringing in the zombie mask. If it's the zombie mask, like I said, it could just be, you know, just a weathered regular Ghostface mask, you know, just to modernize it, I guess. But I'm interested, man. I'm interested. Like I said, I've always wanted to see the zombie mask appear in one of the movies, even the Scarecrow mask, because to me, man, those were always like great concepts. Like I always remember, man, as a kid, you know, Halloween stores and stuff like that everywhere. It would always be, of course, the classic, the zombie, and the Scarecrow. I remember the Scarecrow a little bit more. So yeah, I mean, they're great, and I believe for Scream 4, no, I don't think it. I mean, Scream 4 had a I believe it had a deleted scene. Where they try to use the zombie mask or the Scarecrow mask. I forgot which one. Uh, so yeah, that's when they try to do it. And I remember, man, when Scream 4 came out, they released a line of the Scarecrow mask and the zombie masks. You know, so I feel like Scream 4 kind of was like the introduction to, you know, these designs of Ghostface. Because I mean, they were out before Scream 4, you know, like in masks and costumes. But I think like to be used in a movie, I think they were considering it for Scream 4. Um, but yeah, I guess it was the lead scene. I don't know what happened. They even even NECA came out, you know, when they released their Ghostface figure for Scream 4, they released a zombie Ghostface. And everyone thought, you know, the zombie Ghostface was gonna be in Scream 4. I remember, man, because it was really teased. But it would have been dope. It would have been dope for sure. But I'm a fan. I like the fact, man, that they're going with the zombie mask. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys like the fact they're going with the zombie Ghostface mask look, or do you prefer the classic, the classic mask? Yeah, I like the Ghostface zombie mask too. It could fit in well with Scream 6. Yeah, man, for sure. I do agree, especially just to switch it up, you know, just to try something new. Um and I think it will work, man. Like I said, I think it's more of a modern thing to do, you know, to switch up the mask. Of course, not as much, not as major, um because of course that's like messing up the iconic mask, but it's a dope idea, man. If you ask me, it's a dope idea. um I'm not too sure about the whole idea, you know, of, you know, the characters going having or looking at the previous Ghostface costumes from the killers. That a little iffy about it, but I do like the fact of the zombie Ghostface, man, because like I said, it's just something different. It's just something different, and to me, this design was always dope. You know, I've always been a fan of it. But yeah, man, that's pretty cool, man. It's like I said, anything could happen, man. Anything could happen. With Scream 6, you know, a lot of people weren't a fan of Scream 5. I never understood, like, I mean, I get it why people don't like it. So I hope this one, like, I hope I'm wrong, man, because usually, like I said, the first entry in a trilogy or a series is the best one. Uh, you know, and the sequels suck. But I hope I'm wrong, man, and I really hope, uh, you know, Scream 6 is better than Scream 5. Uh, do I think it will be? I don't think it will. But I for sure think. I mean, like I said, I could be wrong, man, and I really hope this movie proves me wrong, and I hope even Kirby's return, man, makes up for that, you know. And like I said, that's one of the main. I think I'm a really like the movie if they have a good story going on, if they have a good, um, you know, pacing of the movie. I think, you know, it'll be pretty good, and I think just by Kirby being in there will make it even better, you know, because yeah, I mean, she's a strong character, if you guys ask me. More stronger than many of the previous Scream characters. um so yeah, man, it's dope, it's dope. Yeah, and we're still, I haven't really heard nothing much about this. um but I guess it was rumored that they're gonna have stu Stu Macher, of course, from the first movie, return. But I don't know. It's been teased at us a lot. Even with Scream 5, I guess, you know, he was. I remember he was teased to return, but I'm not the biggest fan of that whole idea. I prefer them, you know, them kind of like mentioning them, or even like acknowledge him for, you know, the first set of stab killings or Woodsboro killings. But for him to return and all this, like, I just think it will kind of go downhill, because I don't know, because I just feel it's kind of too late. I mean, my prediction, if I think if they were to bring Stu back, I think they'll probably bring him back for the seventh film. Maybe this Scream 6 could be a good setup for Scream 7. I'm really hoping it's a good build up, man. That's what I always look forward to. The Blumhouse Halloween, man, it had nothing of that. If you really think, if you watch those damn movies, they had no plan, man. Like it doesn't lead up to it. There's no build up, you know, and that's what sucks. And that's what Halloween ends was such a disappointment, man, because it's like they did these films last minute, man. It's like like really like they had a whole trilogy they could have taken serious. They a great storyline, but hey, man. So I really hope with this, whatever they do, a trilogy, it does that, man. It does exactly that, and I hope these guys learn the mistakes from Halloween, Blumhouse, and really do something great, man. Because Wes Craven deserves it, man. This is Wes Craven's film. It'll just be dope, man. I really hope it's another great dedication, you know, to the franchise itself, and because it's an iconic franchise, man. Scream, one of the biggest, of course, and yeah, man. I mean, it's dope stuff, you know, interesting stuff that we've got about Scream 6. Some of the stuff we know as of now. I think that was it. There was probably more. My freaking computer died, man. I apologize, guys. I need to be more prepared next time. Uh but yeah, guys, I mean, that's gonna be pretty much it. I just wanted to hop on here, give you guys my little thoughts on some of the new information we got. And I know it's a little bit late too because you know, it's a little I don't really go live this late. I mean, sometimes I do, but not oftenly. So yeah, I mean, it's all good though, man. You guys should definitely tell me what you guys think. Any predictions, anything you guys would like to see in the upcoming Scream movie. Tell me what you guys think about the zombie Ghostface, man. Are you excited for that? Are you a fan that they're throwing the zombie Ghostface mask in there? Anything, you guys already know, man. You guys could leave your comments down below. Yeah, I'm not really into the latest. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, I mean, Halloween was a disappointment, man. Don't get me wrong, Halloween ends. I don't hate it as much as a lot of people do, but it still was a big pile of mess, man. And it was really not necessary, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It's just something out of the league that like was like man, yeah, yeah. And even Halloween Kills wasn't the greatest, but of course it's a way better film, of course. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, I've always said this since the freaking beginning, man. Blumhouse got this trilogy, man. They could do something great with it, man. Really, and I really had hope for them, but they shitted on the Halloween legacy, man, on the Halloween franchise, and that's what really disappoints me. And it kind of sucks, man, because I don't know if that affects the you know, the failure of Halloween Ends. I don't know if it's gonna affect the next Halloween film, because of course we're gonna get another one. But since this one was so miserable and it was like kind of a failure, I'm not sure if it's gonna affect the release of the next film. You know, it could be in 10 years, man. It could be 5 years, 20 years, who knows? Um, but yeah, man. Yeah, since the beginning, man, I thought Blumhouse wasn't the right studio for Halloween, you know, and I'm glad Scream didn't go, because I remember there was talks of before, you know, they did Scream 5. I heard Blumhouse was even gonna do it. Blumhouse was trying to do everything, man. Nightmare on Elm Street, all this, man. The Exorcist. Oh, Jesus Christ! I don't even want to think about that upcoming trilogy. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good night, and hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, man. Um, yeah, man, definitely. Great, great day. It was glad on. I'm glad, you know, hopping on here, talking about some of this stuff, and like always, man, leave you guys' comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I might do another Scream 6 live discussion with my computer fully charged, you know, maybe. And the trailer, I guess, is it's supposed to premiere as something. I saw it on here. I'm remembering now. It's supposed to premiere, like, it's literally right around the corner, man. The trailer should drop probably by next week. But I heard like it's supposed to premiere somewhere between the 1st of December and the 4th of December. So that's right around the corner, man. We got to check that out. And yeah, obviously, probably my next Scream Live discussion will be the trailer discussion. So yeah, we got a lot more to talk about then. So stay tuned, guys. You guys take it easy. It's the Michael Myers signing out.